Good morning, my dear students. In today's class, we are going to see Geography Unit 8 Map Reading. Maps help to compare places and relate people's activities to the locations where they live. Cartographers use various methods to make maps as precise as possible. They design maps in a way that they can be read and understood by people throughout the world. What is a map? A map is a visual representation of an entire or a part of an area represented on a flat surface. The work of a map is to illustrate specific and detailed features of a particular area. Map reading. Map reading is an act of interpreting or understanding the geographic information portrayed on a map. By map reading, the reader could be able to develop a mental map of the real world information by processing the symbolized information shown on maps. Difference between a map and a globe. Map is different from the globe. Map gives a two-dimensional representation of certain regions or the entire world, while a globe gives a three-dimensional representation of the entire world and it is a miniature form of the earth. Components of a map. The basic components of a map are the title, scale, legend or key, direction, source, map projection and conventional signs and symbols. Title. Title tells about the content of the map and is placed mostly at the top corner or at the bottom corner of the map. Scale. The scale is a ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Generally, the cartographers cannot draw maps the same size as the land, so they reduce the size of land or features proportionally. For this purpose, maps are drawn to scale. Each map has its own scale, which is indicated on the map. To show large areas like continents or countries, small scale maps are used. Small scale maps can show only major features, omitting the minor ones due to lack of space. For example, physical map of the world will show us only the major physical features in the world. To show a small area like a taluk or district, large scale maps are used. The large scale maps show the information in detail than the small scale maps. Scales on maps can be represented in three different ways. They are statement or verbal scale, representative fraction RF or ratio scale, graphical or bar scale, statement or verbal scale. In this method, the map scale is stated in words 1 centimeter to 1 kilometer. It means 1 centimeter distance on the map corresponds to 1 kilometer distance on the ground. Thus, it is written on the map like 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer or 1 inch is equal to 1 mile, etc. Simple statement scale has the following characteristics. If the numerator is in centimeter, the denominator is either in meters or kilometers. If the numerator is in inch, the denominator is in miles. Representative fraction RF or ratio scale. It shows the relationship between the mapped distance and the corresponding ground distance in the same units of length. For example, a fraction of 1 is to 50,000 shows that 1 unit of length on the map represents 50,000 of the same units on the ground. 1 centimeter or 1 inch on the map represents 50,000 centimeter or 50,000 inches respectively on the ground. Graphical or bar scale. A graphic scale looks like a small ruler drawn at the bottom of the page. This line is divided and subdivided into lengths, each of which represents a certain distance on the ground. This scale has added advantage for taking copies of maps as the measurement does not change. Legend or key. A map key or legend is included in a map to unlock it. It gives you the information needed for the map to make sense. Maps often use symbols or colors to represent things, and the map key explains what they mean. Symbols in the key might be pictures or icons that represent different things on the map. Direction. A map must indicate direction. This is done by means of an arrow pointing to the north. Directions on a map are often given with symbol called a compass rose, which always shows north. Sometimes all the cardinal directions such as north, south, east and west are shown. In addition, the intermediate directions of northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest may be given. Source. All maps must show the source of the data used in the respective maps. The source should normally be given outside the frame of the map on the bottom right. On the bottom left, the name of the author, publisher, place of publication and year of publication must be given. Map projection and locational information. A map projection is a way of representing the spherical earth on a flat surface of a map. The curved surface of the earth cannot be shown accurately on a map. So, cartographers use map projections while mapping the earth's surface. Latitudes and longitudes marked on maps give the locational information of the area covered in the respective maps. Conventional signs and symbols. Conventional signs are symbols used in maps to represent different features. The symbols are explained in the key of the map. These symbols give a lot of information in a limited space. With the use of these symbols, maps can be drawn easily and the concept of the map can be understood well. There is an international agreement regarding the use of certain symbols. The symbols fall under this category are called conventional symbols. With this, today's class is over. We will see the rest of the lesson in the next online class, my dears. Thank you.